pretty good. Pretty
It's like a
decent.
rock monk that's easier to cast.
Oh, you gain 3 life, apparently.
Oh, it doesn't have life link? Oh, you only gain 3 life.
Yeah, they gain 3 life. So, no armadillo cloaks shenanigans on that guy.
Oh, no shenanigans. But I love shenanigans.
I guess that gives a life link anyway. Bad example.
Oh, another lackey strolling in after 3 o'clock a.m. to the bar. Can I get a drink? Can I get?
What game is this?
This is game 2. Bernat's up 1.
And this one's looking pretty good.
As they always do.
Yeah, this matchup's pretty favorable for the Landstill deck.
It was 4 cards versus, I believe, 5 cards, right? In Bernat's hand. Really?
How many cards is?
Well, he's going to go down to 3 and draw back up to 4. So what happens is it's going to take 3 damage, 4 damage, 3 damage.
3 damage.
For the moment, it's going to be a 3/5. But then once he draws that card, it's going to be a
2/3
with 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sad.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I went down to 3 and then I drew. Go ahead.
Oh, things are getting out of hand now. And we're going to draw 2 from this ringleader. We get another lackey and another gem palm. These gem palms
is pretty good for the factories on board. That means one of those lackeys is going to get through.
Right. I mean, there's 3 gem palms. Well, there's 2 gem palms in hand for Nicholas right now.
To cast
both. We have all 4 gem palms this game.
And a wasteland for good measure.
Just in case.
So maybe these lackeys do get to buy a drink. Maybe this is the after hours party.
Looks that way. Well. What were you playing? What did you play? What did you play? Oh, you were there.
Alright.
Alright, so
that's not it.
Yeah, Bernat it was looking really good. Now it's looking pretty bad for Michael Bernat.
Meanwhile,
although he does have the orange chant in his hand. If he draws a scepter, then we're back to it being favorable.
Back in business. Yeah, whenever you need to.
Nice timing.
All right. I'm going to sign off because my ride is leaving.
All right. Well, thanks, David.
Thanks for the coverage.
We'll see you in Chicago-ish at some point or at some other events. All right. So, so it looks like we're going to Game 3. Joined by AJ Soccer.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
AKA Versace. Watch your feet. We got a nice little vulnerable setup down here. You kick any of those out, and it all goes down.
Gotcha.
It all goes down. Just boom, we're done. And then I get to go home.
All right. Well, in case you haven't been listening all weekends, I'm a little under the weather, so excuse my sore throat voice.
I could tell. Evidently, it's called the scumbag story. I can tell. It's not much of a story, and this is the story told to us
scumbag story?
by Michael Bernat. Well, apparently,
is this the
same matchup.
The tokens guy?
I don't know what the tokens guy means, but let me tell it, and then you can see if it's actually the tokens guy.
We're talking about different stories. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear this story.
So basically,
I heard about this story, but I didn't hear the story itself.
What turns out, we moved Michael Bernat's and Nicholas Montaquila's match over, like, in their game 2, where it's like 25 minutes left or gone in the match, and they're still in game they're still in game 1, and we move over to game 2. Now find out they have an 11-minute time extension. So it turns out that during game 1, in the beginning of game 1, Michael Bernat is playing the Knappstill deck with with actual John Knapp's cards, and he foils out everything.
Yes.
Everything's foil, everything's beta, this, that, and other. So he cares about the condition of his cards. So I have to imagine that John Knapp requested that Michael Bernat didn't, vigorously riffle shuffle.
Yeah,
his
actually,
decks.
on the deck box that he gave the deck to Bernat,
It said, "Don't
it
riffle
says,
me."
"Please do not riffle me."
Okay, so basically, what
Yes.
Bernat would do is he would table shuffle, like do a pile shuffle, then do like a side,
over hand, side
like
shuffle.
yes,
Yeah.
hand over hand side riffle, pile shuffle, hand over hand side riffle. So he does some formation of those
And then
things.
presents and asks
And then
his opponent
presents.
not to riffle.
Well, he presents, and his opponent calls for a judge.
Says he didn't riffle his deck.
Yeah, he says he didn't. He feels his opponent didn't randomize his deck sufficiently. The judge, there's a judge right there, because the match is the same match with the table. So, and the
Right,
judge was
yeah.
watching Bernat while he was doing his pregame
Yeah.
procedure, and that judge said no. He in between the piles, he did like the side riffle, so it's
Yeah, the hand
fine.
over hand.
So the Knicks said no. I would like to appeal that ruling.
Wow.
So obviously the head judge comes over, can't really overturn the
Yeah.
ruling of the judge
Oh,
that
the guy
sat there
standing
and
right there saw the whole thing.
Right. So, and obviously this took 11 minutes because there was some additional,
Wow.
probably because of confusion, because why? There has to be more to it. Why would someone appeal a randomization thing?
Right.
So
He
basically,
must. Is he not really a tournament player? 'Cause,
I'm not sure.
Pretty much everybody I know, does the hand over hand shuffle.
Right. Well, I don't do that. But, I do
You're old
riffles too.
school.
I
You're old
am
school.
a proficient riffle shuffler.
Yeah.
But basically, it is Bernat's belief that
He was
Nicholas was
fishing
fishing for a
with
game
that.
loss.
It's a bad matchup, so
Got to do something.
got to play to your outs, right?
Or you could just draw multiple Aether Vials like
Yeah, or
Nicholas
you
just
could,
did.
or you could just draw vials and Gen Palm incinerators.
So that's the quote-unquote scumbag story. These are not my words. I am not
I'm
calling
gonna say
anyone a
that's
scumbag
probably,
at all.
That's probably Bernat telling you that story, right?
Oh yeah, these I said like in
Bernat
the beginning.
likes
This is
to-
from Bernat.
Bernat likes to
It might have been embellished.
embellish a little. He likes to play the role of the victim in his stories a little bit.
I just like relish.
The word relish or
the condiment.
Okay.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I can't say.
Relish sandwiches. Delish.
All right, we're underway. Both players kept their sevens, right?
No, I think Bernat mulligan to 6.
Okay. Basic planes.
Turn one
Vial.
vial, and Bernat
we
goes,
do not
oh
have the
sure.
counter.
Turn
We're just
2.
leaving right out there with the stick.
This has to be a stick. Scepter,
Swords
sword,
to plowshares. Wow.
This game may not be close.
Do we have the list? Does he have outs to stick?
We didn't grab the list. We could probably.
Yeah, we should try and get the list.
Maybe somebody can.
Maybe somebody that's not talking into a mic can.
No,
take a hint.
but then the life total never changes. Hopefully nothing happens. And then,
He's not going to play guys into the stick with sword on it, so.
He'll get a printout.
All right,
okay, so we don't
we'll
have
get the
dicks
list in a
less.
second. But
This is a crucible.
is it Descendant? Is
So
this mono red?
It's mono red. It
goblins?
is mono red.
Yeah, then usually the
It could be ancient grudge.
artifact hate is it's not going to be ancient grudge if
Right, because there's no green.
yeah.
Shatterstorm.
Yeah, it would be Shatterstorm or Shattering
Or
Spree
Spree. Is Spree good enough for Legacy?
or a goblin guy. What's that guy called? The one that taps.
The one that taps. Goblin Tinkerer?
Maybe. I don't know. There's one that like when it attacks and like gets through, you can like pair red. It's like
Why are people
Goblin Vandal or
kicking
something
my
like that.
camera?
I think it's Vandal, and then there's also the Tinkerer that can just eat things, but it has to tap, so it has to get haste through a war chief.
Can you ask to make sure people aren't standing really close to the camera?
looks like the